Um, well,
Hello, everybody,
welcome to the channel. I am player one,
and I am player two.
and we are ChibiDuet.
We are the #1 couch co-op players in the world
Yep,
for Pixel Junk Monsters 2.
give it up for us. We are number one. We're number one. Check it out.
Now, if you play the game, you'll see our name, jiggytrousers, all over the place. We are really excited when we see people beat our #1 score. It gives us an opportunity to come back in and improve. But you know what, we love doing this weekly stream. We're just sort of start with talking a little bit about the basics and then also just how we're approaching the game, just writ large. So I think we have the weekly stage.
Yep, we are going to play the weekly stage. We have not played it yet. Yeah, so let's check out the weekly ranking with a friend.
Now we do this every week, knowing that the weekly ranking board is fully broken.
Yeah. So we're obviously at the top of it already. I'm not a fortune teller, but I can't see the future, but I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is not 20 waves.
I'm going to agree with that. See, the
And
only way
55,
you can get,
55,000 is a 20 wave score.
Yeah, so the game has what, 5 waves in the intro, but like 10, 15, or 20 waves in every other stage. And yeah, you're not going to get 55,000 unless you have a 20 wave stage.
These are the type of nuances that you pick up when you're the #1 players in the world. Take notes. Alright, so we are playing the March week 5 stage. It is in fact April, but it goes from the Sunday, I believe, and Sunday was still March, so it is now week 5.
Right, Monday was April Fool's, which is the most irritating holiday of the year.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, spider wave.
Okay, this wave has nothing but spiders in it.
Or the stage, rather.
Now, on a weekly stage, you'll see some trees will have you'll see extra coin trees sometimes, or extra gem trees. Hopefully we'll die, we'll shake the trees.
Hopefully we don't die.
Oh, it's something we say. It's our hopefully we die mantra, so we can improve whatever it is that we're doing.
We're gonna crush it.
Now,
we could build a fire. You were entertaining the idea of building a special.
yeah, so typically, you know, the game, you know, I'm sure everybody's watching this knows how the game's played. You want to build as little as possible. You want to keep the monsters from reaching your chibis at home. And what you do is you stand on the towers. You build towers that do different things. Right now we have 2 arrows, and you stand on the towers to power them up. Now, we never really build specials, because building specials requires that you use gems, and that will lower your score. And even though the leaderboard is fully broken, we don't want to lower our score. However, I was talking about building a special.
Yeah, just to show it off.
You know what? I'm into it. I'm into it. So we still need, in order to build a fire, we still need 2 gems. If we build a fire, I'm open to unbuilding this level 4 arrow to harvest 2 gems from it.
Sure.
Once it hits 5.
Uh,
Should we get another arrow in place just in case, or do you think we're gonna be good?
I think we should get this to 5, and then we'll be golden.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Once an arrow gets to 5, it's almost an unstoppable weapon.
Yeah, so these level 1 through level 4 arrows are taking out, you can see they're taking out about half of the health, but the level 5 arrow takes out the full bar, so it is better. Undeniably. It is better.
So it's it's just we try to build as little as possible and really focus on building arrows. But we wanted to build a special. And also, you know, this level 5 arrow, we might... Oh, hopefully we get this guy. Yes! Oh, we almost didn't make it.
We almost didn't make it. Fire?
Yeah, do it. Now, the fire is a great tower. I mean, in terms of stopping things on the ground. I think it's, you know, obviously it takes out ice creatures.
It's really powerful and it continuously shoots. It's almost like an anti-air.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things, though, is that in Pixel Junk Monsters 1, when you build a fire, the fire will power itself up as it, like, kills monsters. In Pixel Junk Monsters 2, you have to... The fire will not power itself up.
Right. So even though it takes out a good chunk of these guys all by itself, it's not gaining any experience.
Yeah, so obviously obviously, but I don't know why I say obviously. I'm terrible at video games, and so nothing's obvious to me. But as towers kill monsters, the towers gain experience, except for the fire, which I think is a bug.
Probably a bug, because it does gain experience in Pixel Junk Monsters 1.
Yeah. And also, towers at level 5 don't gain experience because they're at their max level.
Right.
But since since a fire will not gain experience on its own, we have every incentive to just build it right up to 5, because once this thing's at 5, we can just start harvesting arrows for gems, because as you can see what's happening in front of us right now.
Yeah, we just destroyed that.
And they still have like a lap. Yeah, I mean that's just that's just embarrassing. We might want to unbuild this level 5 arrow so it stops killing guys below the fold.
Yeah, there's a kind of a glitch with 2-player mode.
I'm doing it.
Okay, fine. Where I can't, since I'm player 1, I control the camera, but I can't move it down below where we are at all, so it kind of helps to not kill anything down there.
Yeah.
Because 1, we'd have to go travel for it, and 2, I can't see what's going on.
In this instance, I don't know if this is a bug or if the intention of the game maker was to... What's that?
Move.
Oh, right. I don't know if this is a bug with the camera angle, or if the intention was to make players switch to like the first-person view. Because when you're playing,
I think you have full range on 1-player mode.
Oh, you know what? I've never played this on 1-player mode. I'm gonna have to give it a shot.
I think the camera's way better on solo. I mean, of course I can go to the overhead and see that way, but then we're kind of prone to another glitch where if one of us were to press X, it would actually glitch the entire game and we would not be able to see anymore. Oh, pixel junk. So we play the way we play because good reasons. That's the moral of that story.
So yeah, I mean, once you have a fire in place, this whole stage is basically about harvesting gems.
Now, do you think we've found every bug in the game?
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. I think we can. I think one of the reasons why it sounds so buggy is that we can actually just catalog the various instances where we'll run into an issue.
I mean, we haven't glitched a gem in a while. knock on wood.
I think we're gonna build one of these arrows.
Yeah.
So you don't want to be overpowered because you want to have as many coins as you can have at the end of each wave.
Right, so you only get the wave bonus interest on the coins you have collected. So dismantling the towers and collecting the coins is in your best interest. Pardon the pun.
To collect interest. Yes, absolutely. Now, player one, why do we build towers by the base? Why don't we build towers by the entrance, far away from the chibis?
So we used to do that, and we would kill the boss way too soon. So really, what you need to be doing is harvesting as many gems as you can from dismantling towers, and the best way to get as many as you can is to kill the boss as late as possible. So that means near the base, because they are following a path toward the base, and near the base is at the end of the path.
Now, it is important to remember it's a video game. We are not actually menacing any chibis as we do this. It's just a good strategy to get the boss, to lure the boss as close as you can.
Yeah, and actually, to be clear, a major part of the score is how many chibis you have. And when I say chibis, I'm talking about these little gremlin things by the base. There's 20 of them, and if the monsters were to get close enough to the base, they could start taking them out, start killing chibis. So a major part of the score, most of it actually, is how many chibis you have at the end of each wave, and also at the end of the stage.
Huh. You know, I mean, we are so determined to end each stage with all of our chibis. I wasn't even aware of that aspect of the scoring.
Right, so we usually just go for perfect, because why not? Why not make it sporting?
That's true. I mean, if in most instances, you know, the 20 chibis, you're going to make it through with all 20 chibis, so it's very rare that you see all 20 chibis die.
Oh, there's a coin.
Oh.
So, as you can see, we don't need, because the fire is so powerful, we're basically cheesing this entire stage, which means we only need to have maybe 2 level 5 arrows at any given time, and maybe we are overpowered, but anytime we have a 3rd level 5 arrow, we can basically just dismantle it for the coins and the gems.
Yeah.
And that's what churning is all about. We're just churning out gems.
So do you think it's gonna be 20 waves?
No, I don't.
Oh. I'm always hoping.
It would be great if we were competitive. It'd be hilarious if we were competitive on the one where we use the fire.
Well, I mean, you know, if I mean, it would be very hard to get. If 56,000 was 55,800, which is the score to beat, I think it would be a pretty hard score to beat. If there were 20 waves.
Yeah, who even knows what that score is, by the way? I think it pops up again and again. I could review the tape and tell you definitively. I have enough of these videos. Yeah, so we just want to build the next arrow as late as possible, so we aren't we aren't decreasing the number. Decreasing the number of coins that we have at the end of the wave. We want to have the maximum amount of coins at the end of the wave, so you want to build at the beginning of the wave.
Yeah, as often as if when you see us building at the end of the wave, it typically means that we underestimated how hard the wave was going to be, and we're scrambling to build stuff. But,
or we actually just need to build something.
or we're out of we're about to hit level 5 on the last arrow, and we need to work on something.
Yeah,
but,
the idea is to always ABD, always be dancing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we really want to move as little as possible. So like playing baseball, where the perfect game is where nothing happens. Both pitchers throw a no-hitter. In any event, as you can see, the fire is really just taking care of business.
Yeah, it's really embarrassing. And I need to collect coins intermittently.
Added in time.
Oh. So we're done? Yeah.
So this boss comes in from the lower right-hand side.
Yep.
And it takes forever to get here.
I will switch to the overhead.
What's that?
I will switch to the overhead.
Oh, yeah.
So the boss releases like mini waves of monsters. They released 5 spiders just now, and they will probably drop 1 gem and no coins, as mini waves are want to do.
So there's really no penalty to, even though we build 2 arrows, which seems a little extravagant for us, there's no penalty to building both arrows at the beginning of this wave.
Right, because it's the last wave.
Yeah, so you really want to,
and it's much longer. It can, honestly, I look at the videos and the boss wave can end up taking half of the stage. The boss is very slow to approach.
Now, there was a time when this was extremely difficult.
Yeah.
Like, this was, we were scrambling and running all over the place.
We have an anti-air right about where he's passing now.
Yeah, exactly. But we were also trying to kill him right around there. Like, we didn't want him to get anywhere near our, our precious chibis. Okay, so at this point, I like to sort of double up on the arrows to get at least one of them up to 5 in the event that there's going to be a timing issue at the end. If you can't get both of them up to 5, you don't want to end this wave where both of them are at like 4 3/4. A lot of this is like at this point it's about rope-a-dope. You don't want to kill the boss too soon.
Yeah, so obviously he is approaching the end of the path.
We can unbuild the fire if you want. I think 3 level 5 arrows are gonna just take care of the boss. No problem.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
I'm doing it. You can
Okay.
see one level 5 arrow is going to take out a good portion of this guy.
You can see player 2 is signing our death warrant.
We're going to be fine. We're fine. Well, it also looks like we're going to be at level 5. We're going to have a little time
That's
before
fine.
the boss dies.
Yeah, we don't have time to build another 1 to 4, so there's really no point.
So, at this point, just sort of... Yeah. Perfect. And you know, you want to unbuild everything and collect all the coins so that you can get the interest bonus at the very end of the game.
Right. Okay, here we go.
And then you need to do this so the chibis know that they're safe. I really do personify those little pixels. But look at them. They're
Yeah.
adorable.
Those are the chibis.
And as you can see, 43,795.
That was
we're
for...
going to get 55,000.
Yeah. 15 waves. We took a huge penalty on building and carrying a fire for 10 waves.
That's right. That's right. I didn't even really factor in all the carrying costs of having 350 coins wrapped up in a fire.
Absolutely. There is a carrying cost. I calculated it in one of the videos. Well, okay. We beat the weekly stage in 1 try.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to, you know, there's a couple times you run into a weekly stage that's going to be, you know, a real challenge. I think there was one that we had to buy specials.
As I recall, Pokalu Forest 2, I think. It tends to be difficult on the weekly stage for whatever reason. It randomly generates really difficult.
Yeah, and that's fun. So, more of that. Okay, everybody. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next week. When we're taking on the next weekly stage. Till then.
Absolutely. Bye.
Bye.